Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impression videos. I hope you guys are enjoying my first impression videos. I have quite a bit that I'm behind already. Didn't realize Funimation had released their anime already, so I'm behind with them, but that's okay. The one today, though, is going to be on Netflix. This is Seis Manos. It came out a few days ago. I think maybe 2 days ago. I got a notification early this week, and I never watched it. So anyways, Seis Manos, finally a name that I can actually say without any struggle. Before I continue, though, a few things. One, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live when I upload videos. Also, if you want to see more first impression videos, there's quite a bit of them already in my channel. I have at least five of them already out, so go check them out. The season is coming out pretty quick on us, and none of the bigger ones really have come out yet other than Radiant, so make sure you check those out. Lastly, there is a spoiler alert to the first episode, and I will say it's quite of a spoiler alert, so if you care, then don't watch past this point. If you don't care, then you can just continue watching this video. Anyways, so Seis Manos is Japanese produced in a Mexican setting, and I watched it with a dubbed version, so with Americans faking to have a Mexican accent. So it's kind of all over the place. And part of it is kind of like, okay, are they going to do a good job or a bad job? Usually when they portray Mexican cities on anime or really any other animation or movies, half the time or most of the time really, they get it wrong. I myself being able to have the ability to go to Mexico and was able to visit family members quite often as a younger kid. Well, I guess I'm not a kid anymore. But anyways, I know what the culture is. This anime doesn't do so much of a bad job, other than they completely mesh a Japanese style of city with Mexican. And I'll kind of explain that later. Well, no, I'll explain it now. Essentially, they have like a dojo, and they don't have those in Mexico, obviously. So that's kind of what was weird to me. But anyways, not the point. Not the point. The plot. So basically, it has three sections in the whole episode. The first section is this guy being branded and escaping with some special powder. This is a amazing scene. And he gets like superpowers, starts beating people up. Then it completely does a whole 180 on the whole episode, and we start following this kid who's a homeless kid who steals, ends up being part of this dojo, I guess you can call it, and they invite him in and tell him they can stay with him. They have a fun time, and there's the funny fat guy, there's the nice girl, there's the serious guy who doesn't say much, and then there's the old man who is very wise, and for most of the part they're trying to convince him to let the kid stay. The kid comes close to them. It's all in one day. They get closer together, and they kind of accept him as part of the family. And we also find out through one of the nightmares of the guy that doesn't talk that the reason he doesn't talk is because he experienced his parents being killed, and it seemed like he almost got killed. And the guy that did it was the guy that we saw at the beginning of the episode, the guy that branded this other guy and almost killed him. So what ends up happening is the anime again takes another 180 from very like happy, let's keep this kid, let's have a good family time, let's learn how to fight type of anime style to the kid running away, them looking for him, and then this weird beast guy. And I'm not really sure if it's the guy that was branded in the beginning. When he does show his hand, he does have the brand. So I'm not sure if it's the same guy. I think it is. And he shows up in the dojo and starts fighting with the old man, the sensei, and he basically kills him. So the guy runs away into the city and makes a big commotion. Some other bad guys, the ones that try to kill him in the beginning, show up with guns. They start shooting. Cops show up and they start shooting. And there's like just a big shootout. And the dojo people, to protect the kid, who his name is Domingo now, they start beating up people as well to get to him. And essentially, all we see is a statue fall. We don't actually see the kid be crushed by the statue. All we see is that the monster is essentially blows himself up, and he makes the statue fall, and then Domingo is under the statue. So all we hear is a crash, and then we go to the next scene where we see the dojo people, the girl, the fat guy, and the serious guy entering the dojo, telling each other that's a horrible fate for Domingo. Can't believe that happened to him. Now, they didn't say he's dead. We just kind of make the assumption he's probably dead. He might not be dead. He might though. And then they see their sensei, their master, their wise man in the floor dead, and the quiet guy screams. And the animation does it where we don't actually see him scream. We just see him go. He's screaming. It's a great scene. There's actually a Mexican movie where the movie there's a part of the movie where it goes black, and it's basically it's a guy holding a little kid, and he's yelling the kid's name, and then he starts crying, and then he starts laughing, and he just goes insane. And it reminded me of that scene. I don't know why. It just did. I don't know if they were making homage to that scene, but it's a very iconic scene, especially if you're Mexican. And it's one of those scenes that got a bunch of awards because it was portraying a guy going through the different emotions of grief in just a few seconds. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. The last part, for some reason, I liked a lot. The first part was really good. The middle part, I didn't really care for it, to be honest. So overall, this anime, it seemed like it was trying to get somewhere, but it never did. And then it kind of did, and we were left with a lot of questions after the first episode. So out of 10, I'm going to give this one for right now a 5.5. The only reason I went a little bit above the middle is because I liked the beginning and the end. And that's about it. So I don't know if I would ever finish this one. I can bench watch it whenever I want. The thing is, right now with so many things that I have to do, it's not so easy to bench watch stuff anymore for me. So I gotta pick and choose my anime, and this was not one of the ones I want to pick. So if you do end up watching it from the beginning end and ends up being great, let me know and I'll watch it. But please don't make me watch crap. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you haven't done so, please comment in the comment section below what you guys think about this anime. Also, share this video. That's going to help me with this YouTube algorithm. And thank you guys for your love and support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.